Well, hello, and welcome back to the Shallow Proclamation. My name's Paul.
And I'm Thomas.
And we are 5 parts into the web planet. We are seriously flagging. We are going to finish this thing, this monster of a story. As always, give us a like and a subscribe. If you love content like the web planet, give us a like and subscribe. Let us know what you think down below. Let us have some questions for Series 2. We're just going to crack on with Episode 6 because we've got to get through this. We've got to get through this. Who was it who sang that song? I gotta get through this. I gotta get through this.
I don't know.
Probably before you were born. So.
Well, Louis Theroux called his autobiography "Gotta Get
Through
Through
This."
This.
Finale feels like such an inappropriate term.
Had potential, this story, didn't it?
Yep. What on earth is...
Zombie?
Oh, Thomas, please make it stop. It's just awful.
It's like a kid's birthday party when the grown-ups decide to join in.
Yeah.
Just embarrass themselves. And it's been filmed. Well, something about this episode sucks. So what is Pour d'Orac again?
I've no idea, mate. I thought that in the last episode. I thought about asking, but I decided I didn't even care.
I don't know why I'm still asking you questions. At this point, nothing would surprise me.
Anything could happen. Where do you come from?
Bundle. See, I like how they whimper like cats. I feel like a giant moth would sound a bit like a cat. Sort of furry. Just trying to keep positive, Paul. And it's over. Nope.
Please.
Oh, that was a good door.
That's a good door.
That's
Give
a
it
cool
that.
set. See, that is a good alien. That's the best alien in this story so far, I reckon.
Yeah. The way they've lit this is good.
Yeah. What is the isotope?
Not a clue.
I don't know why I asked.
Not a Scooby, mate.
Maybe we should read the plot synopsis. Yeah.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it, Ian. I've got no idea what's going on, Thomas.
I don't know how that killed it.
She said it didn't work, and then she's like, "Oh, Ian!" And then
Just held it a bit closer. Better signal. Imagine if one of those became the next companion.
the next Doctor. Jodie Whittaker regenerates into a zombie.
It would absolutely do your back in, wandering around in that position.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear the name Vicki, I think of the stuff you put on your chest when you've got a...
What, Vicks Vapor Rub?
Yeah. Oh yes, let's hear more from these guys. Maybe not. He's really going for it.
I think that's just about tipped me over the edge. That movement. Just.
I've entered a new plane of existence now. See, that's quite a powerful message, isn't it? About how they've been brought into the light and they feared the light at first, but now they have realised that it is good. The light is good. There we go.
Yeah.
There's something in that, isn't there?
There is something in it. You're right. It's definitely a big topic, big theme in there.
I mean, whatever message you're trying to put across, just look at the screen now. I mean, this is hard to...
Well, my boy.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Never been so relieved to leave a planet.
It's still going, Paul.
It's still going, I know. Oh, thank goodness for that.
Well, I think that was the best thing since sliced bread.
Oh boy. I mean, that was the
phenomenal
one...
cinematic achievement.
Two things I've been worried about in this experiment. The Sensorites and the Web Planet.
Really? Out of the entire classic era?
Out of the entire classic era. That's what I'd be most worried about. I was like, get through the Sensorites. I mean, Sensorites, I was like, yeah, you know, it's going to be hard. I knew this was going to be hard work. Boy, was it. Like, yeah. There was some good stuff.
Yeah, well,
there was
I
good
will
stuff.
say,
We liked the thing.
It really picks up in the finale in moments. In the
At moments.
I feel like I can't really speak. The spider was cool, and the light. Some good themes there. Stepping into the light. Reconciliation between the species. Keep going, Paul.
Yeah, finding the animus in that, in that bit at the end there. Yeah, maybe the execution. You quite liked it. I've a bit up and down about it, but
it looked alien. I mean, yeah, I know what you mean. It was an umbrella, but
and you could see it being a dark force and like a parasitic type life form. That was you can see that coming off. And the way they'd lit it was great. They did make the set look good. No idea how it really died. Barbara kind of just said it's not working, and then got a bit closer and
the isotope.
Isotope, yeah.
So the doctor had left that in the machine.
The astral map thing. Yeah, I mean, it was tough, a tricky one. I mean, probably, as you said, probably at its lowest point for the show so far.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? You can just about see a good story in there, I think, but it's... Yeah.
I'm just interested to see what the reaction was to it at the time, like I think I said to you, like the very first episode had that 13.5 million viewers, which was one of the highest rated kind of things for it. It says here. Viewership increased from the preceding serial, reaching a series high of 13.5 million viewers for the first episode. Ratings dropped for the following episodes, with the final two hitting 12 million, but still considered successful, ranking among the top 20 programs for each week. The appreciation index began well but fell rapidly, dropping below 50 for the first time. The final episode set a new record low of 42.
Oh, okay.
The serial was believed to have been wiped in the early 1970s, until negative film prints of all 6 episodes were recovered from BBC Enterprises in the late 70s. If only it had been lost.
Yeah.
Critical response. Comments from younger viewers on junior points of view were mixed. Some found the episode exciting and hair-raising, while others complained about the pointless, noisy bleeping of the Zabi. Following the broadcast of the second episode, Patrick Skeen Catling of Punch wrote that the serial was guilty of ludicrous bathos. Don't even know what bathos means.
Are we meant to know what that means?
Oh, bathos. I thought that was pathos with a P. Is there a difference between bathos and pathos?
I've never heard of bathos.
A literary term to describe an amusingly failed attempt at presenting artistic greatness. Rhetorical anticlimax.
We've got to use that in the title of this reaction.
I mean, retrospective reviews, so like people who reviewed it later, praised the serial's imagination and ambition, noted it was slow and silly looking, though, by modern standards. Story's ambition may be seen as its great strength or its great weakness, depending on the spirit in which it's approached. So there you go. Maybe it depends on the spirit in which you view this episode.
Yeah.
Like you said, negativity breeds negativity.
I mean, I think the first episode was good. We were quite intrigued by it. And the finale had some good moments. I think the penultimate one was probably the weakest.
Yeah, episode 5 was quite hard work.
And it does feel like, they gave it their best shot. William Hartnell was going for it,
And it is ambitious. It was ambitious, which is something which should be, we should see as a positive. It is a good thing.
Yeah. And
the costumes, the attempt to try and make a life-size moth, not a life-size moth. A life-size moth is just like this big, isn't it? Like a humanoid, human-sized moth.
Yeah.
Is despite what we might think of it, there were, you look at the costume and you kind of go, yeah, it could have been great. It's just on that verge. It's on that precipice, isn't it, between working and being ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I think everything together, it gets pushed into the ridiculous with everything else. And the Zarbi themselves clunking around and, looking very obviously like someone wearing a bit of fiberglass on the top half of their body and leaning over.
Yeah. Yeah, it's certainly risk-taking, and far rather that it takes risks and aims high and then falls short a bit than...
yeah, but I mean, look at the Romans. Safe. Like the Romans is a risk-take, isn't it, to basically do a comedy, and I mean that's super successful.
Yeah.
So I mean...
Yeah.
Like, risk is good, but as any insurer will tell you, I'm sure, that there's a certain amount of risk that you should take. And some risk is too much. So
right. Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't think I would have insured this. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, it's done. We've come through it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we've got glorious things to follow, so we look forward to it. Should we wrap that up there?
I think so, yeah.
Well, brilliant. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Let us know what you think of the Web Planet. Is it an underrated gem? Is there a deep subtext we've not discovered? I mean, or even, you did discover at the end there, Thomas, the coming from the darkness into the light. And, maybe there are things there that, just little nuggets that maybe don't quite get developed in the way they should. And
we're all about the nugs.
All about the nugs. Maybe there's more potential in this story than we thought. But let us know. And join us next time for part 1 of the Crusade. But until then, take care. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.